Thanks, Megan. Our What It Takes segment still to come, but first we take a look into one of the newbies of the 2014 football squad. I'm Jalen Socek.
And I'm Danny Payne. After racing past two defensive backs and catching a 42-yard pass from C.J. Beathard for a touchdown during the spring scrimmage last Saturday, many knew freshman and wide receiver Derek Willies was a name that they would be hearing a lot more come this fall.
Daily Iowan TV reporter Kevin Glick has more on what this freshman can bring to the table.
In a passing game that's sure to feature leading returning receiver Cavante Martin-Manley and a plethora of tight ends like Jake Duzey and Ray Hamilton, one redshirt freshman receiver has emerged as a potential playmaker in 2014. Derek Willies wowed spectators at both the open practice in West Des Moines on April 12th and in the spring game this past weekend, racking up 290 yards on 12 catches over the two exhibitions, including a long touchdown catch in the spring game. His performances earned him a spot on Big Ten Network personality Tom Dienhardt's All-Spring team, and Scott Docterman of the Cedar Rapids Gazette said the Rock Island native had the most impressive spring for Kirk Ferentz's crew. While Willies made way for more experienced receivers like Don Schumpert and Jacob Hillier to take the field, voice of the Hawkeyes Gary Dolphin thinks the time on the bench is going to pay off for the young receiver.
There's a reason they redshirted those, three kids in particular, and Mitchell and Harris and Willies last year. That is, they wanted to give me a season of seasoning and practice and to learn the Greg Davis system, and now we're seeing the fruits of that. Willies has big time written all over him.
With the big playability of Damon Powell and Tavon Smith returning, the addition of the 6'4" Willies should make Jake Rudock & Co.'s deep passing game something to watch in 2014. Kevin Glick, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
This past basketball season, the seniors were a huge part of the team's success. We heard a lot about Devin Marble, Melson Basabi, and even Zach McCabe, but there was a senior who was influencing the team from the bench.
Darius Stokes, son of Iowa's third all-time leading scorer, Greg Stokes, surprised Hawkeye Nation when he declined his redshirt fifth year to play for Iowa. Our own Taylor Axelson is going to bump us off the set with her weekly feature, What It Takes. Taylor, what's going on with Darius?
Hey guys, what his plans are may surprise you. Darius was a part of Iowa's bench mob for the last 4 years and is arguably the most exciting player to watch on the entire court. He had the best seats in the house to watch Iowa basketball flourish under Coach Fran McCaffrey, but he decided it was time for his path to take a different direction.
I grew up always being a Hawkeye fan, and obviously coming out of high school, I didn't really have a lot of options for colleges, and Coach McCaffrey was actually looking at Marcus Page and saw me play an open gym and asked me to come down for a visit, and I visited with him, and he offered me a walk-on spot, so it's really like a dream come true to come here. Starting out, that was a little harder, besides those expectations, like, oh, your dad's Greg Stokes, oh, you're gonna be just as good as him, you're gonna have some tough shoes to fill. And then, as I got more mature in the program, that didn't really bother me. I was just happy to be a part of the program.
He's accepted his role. I know how it works with teams. There's a variety of roles on a particular team, and his role was the support guy, to push the starters in practice. He was that guy to do that, and I think he did that role extremely well. But ultimately, I would just imagine as being a competitor, you really want to get out there and show your stuff in front of the people, in front of the crowd extremely well. I'm very proud of him for that, because that is a tough role to have. And I thought he took that role and made the most of it.
Whenever Hawkeye Nation saw Darius Stokes on the court, he was sitting. But he's decided it's his time to get into the game.
Probably about a month or two before senior night, I went and talked to my coaches, and I told them that my situation, that I was going to graduate this year, and I was looking at playing at a different school for next year.
Something that we talked about with Darius on the front end, Coach McCaffrey was really open with him and kind of helped lay out the plan for Darius so that he could understand that this could be an avenue for him once he graduates to now go work on his master's and still continue to play basketball.
I'm very happy for him because, again, he's pursuing his dreams, and whatever those may be, and of course I'm going to support him no matter what.
I only have one more year of eligibility left, so I want to make the most of it. I want to play a bigger role on a team and just show what I can do on the court. You guys haven't got to see me that much in these last 4 years, but I think next year you guys are really going to see what I can do.
I think all of Hawk Nation will be excited to see Darius do some serious work on the court, no matter where it is. His father told me he wants Darius to come closer to home, but as of right now, where he will continue his education in physical therapy or athletic training is still up in the air. Megan and Stefan, back to you guys.